Hello, Vortex. So, doing one more load of laundry tonight. I've done 3 loads of laundry, and I'm a housewife to myself. I know that sounds pathetic, um, but I don't want a man in my life because I'm just so in tune with myself that, quite frankly, one second, it kind of oh shit kind of annoys me that people um and I think it's because they just can't imagine somebody wanting to be alone because they've been trained their entire life to think that being alone is like a sign of failure or um like stupidity or recklessness or irresponsibility. I mean, there's just so much that people say about it, so much that people put weight on. So it's like if you're not already insecure about it, well, just get ready to be insecure about it because um, we insist that you. And yes, I know Frank mentioned this. Love you, baby. Appreciate you watching still. I'm really glad that you're still around. I hope you're happy wherever you are in life. Um, but he said that I refer to they a lot, and I'm just referring to myself. It's very true. It's very true. Yeah, I know. I just sound crazy a lot of the time. But yeah. So what was I even talking about? Hey, what are you? They're freaking out up there. I don't know what they're doing up there, but no, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Something. Well, you brought up that comment for a reason. Why did you bring it up? Talking about, oh yeah, being alone. Yeah, I just, I want to be alone because it's like I live in this other world and it's like, I just can't imagine like anybody like being able to come into my world in a way. Like I used to think that that was possible like when I was a lot younger, but then I as I got older and I had more experience with it, I don't know, I just pushed that sort of thing away. And the more in tune I am with myself, the less in tune I am with anybody else, it seems. Which I know is like both good and bad. Um, but that's why there's so much pressure like on people that are single or whatever. Like a lot of people that are single just hook up with people. Like I think that's kind of ridiculous. Um, it's definitely this culture, you know. People just don't care anymore. Maybe they didn't, you know, this is just like uncovering urges that we've always had as a society. But obviously they've been repressed, especially here in America. Americans are really, really weird about sex. That's why they are like so easily exploited through that vehicle. So anyway, we're not though. I mean, like we were when we were an alcoholic, but we've been sober for long enough that I mean, I think that we can safely say that like that's over and done with, and we're not really into sex anymore, unless like somebody woos me, which I find hard to believe. Um, yeah, yeah, it's like there's just something about like being by yourself that's just so fantastic, you know. And like, I'll be honest with you, it's like every single time, I just can't wait to get away. I can't wait to just be by myself and do things on my own and, you know, go take a shit or go, you know, into the bathroom for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. It's just like any excuse to get away.
And then I feel bad about it. I feel guilty because and that's why I say I have a leg up. Being a genius, it's also really annoying because it's like when you're above and beyond everybody else, it's like you don't need people the same way they think they need people, and I guess that's why I can just like adamantly say no to things that I don't agree with or don't understand or whatever. Um, Whereas it seems like other people just don't have that level of resilience because, well, honestly, they just don't want to have it. Um, but I think that people could try a lot harder than they do. Everybody knows that shit. But anyway, don't know what I was saying. Fuck it. Fuck it. Oh no, being alone. Being alone's ideal. I mean, if I happen to be with somebody, I happen to be with somebody, but it's not definitely not going to be my idea. I'll tell you that. Because I just hate people so much, and I hate having to spend time with people. It's just terrible. Um, okay, so maybe I should do a song, a little ditty, a teeny tiny number about what matters to me. Getting away, getting away, getting away, getting away from society. It feels so good to walk away from whatever is going on. And I guess I do that through other things. Yeah, I do that through chemicals. I do that through actions. Activities, rather. They used to make up all of me, or a very large portion of me, to the point that I couldn't figure out what word I was gonna say, and I just stumbled. You ever stumble, 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 stumble? Had too many words on my mind at the same time. It's annoying. Just want you to know that I'm well aware of how I come across. You don't have to tell me how albatross I truly am. Is that the right word? It worked. Albatross is awkward. Bird, right? Isn't it a bird? Something like that. This is good. I don't remember what I was saying, but I was probably talking about the party that goes on constantly inside my head. It's there instead of all the things that go on inside everybody else's head. But I can only speak for me. I don't have empathy unless I forsake myself completely. I don't think that people know what anything is. Maybe they never did. But they can pretend, can't they? That's all they know how to do is pretend. used to live in. I don't want to be there, but I have to visit sometimes. But I try to make use when I'm there, and I hope you get some out of it. I make efforts to stay away, get away. I make efforts, concentrated, not fabricated. I make efforts, more so than the majority of humanity. Can't be bothered with, can't be bothered with, can't be bothered with, can't be bothered with, can't be bothered with. And I don't consider mockery to be a sacrifice. It's taught me so much, so much. It's taught me how to develop the resilience of somebody with actual, factual, literal experience. How to grow reptilian skin and be comfortable with the one that I live with, and be comfortable with all the things, all the things, all the things, all the things that I engaged in, all the things, all the things, all the things that made me commit some grave sin. You can only reform if you understand why you need salvation. You can only reform, that means you can't conform to this world, to this world. And I guess I'm waiting for it to be completely destroyed. And I do want that, yeah, I wish for that, but I know that maybe that's not his will. I don't know, I just have to continue to do what I do until the time that he decides. I can't decide for him, nor can I predict that exact day. Even Jesus said that he didn't know the day. I can't expect anything, anything. I can't expect anything, anything. I just have to hope for the good thing and wait for the best thing. And take it as it comes, take it as it comes, take it as it comes. I know that he's the one where I come from. He's the one where I come from. He's the one that I come from. So what's to be afraid of when you know that that's all you need to know? And that'll keep your mind in the positive. Everything's terrible. Everything's fucking terrible. Don't think that I'm not well aware. It's not that I don't care. I just can't pay attention 'cause I'm just too sensitive. I realize that. And it seems like everyone is dead, but they always seem like they were dead. That they really, 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 really chosen death, they've chosen death, they've chosen death without realizing this. Like if you try to tell them, if you try to tell them, good luck. Really, good motherfucking luck. 'Cause most aren't ready for that information. They're just gonna laugh at you, Maybe accuse you of something that you didn't mean. Call you obscene, surely. But I'll take obscene and I'll take real mean because I care, because I care, because I care. That's all I know how to do is care. But I'm caring from over here, so I know it don't make no sense. And it don't seem like I actually do. If there's no valid proof, I can say that all day. But if there if there are no actions to back it up, most people don't have actions to back anything up that they say. They can say it all day. And they can add hashtag, 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 hashtag. It doesn't make them any more serious. I think about that. How am I doing that? Amy, Amy. How am I doing that? 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 When you do something you accuse everybody else of, you might not do it in the same way, but you still do it just because it's your nature, or maybe it's the fallen nature of this world, and you have given in, though at everybody else in the world you hate. Wanna say you wanna eliminate those bad traits. I don't want to be like that towards society. I don't want to be judgmental in any kind of way, but at the same time, I know that what I have to say is valid. Because I'm realizing that, my take on things is pretty right. It's because I allowed myself to be wrong for a long time. So I was liberal, Told y'all. My first channel, Aimless, I was liberal. I was. Okay, holy shit. I just saw something about eunuchs. Okay. We are reading the Wisdom of Solomon. This is from the Orthodox Study Bible, okay? So let's see. The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4. When virtue is present. Childlessness with virtue is better than this. For immortality is in its memory, because it is known both by God and by man. When virtue is present, people imitate it. And when it goes away, they long for it. Throughout one's lifetime, virtue leads to struggle for undefiled prizes. Wearing a crown and conquering, but the prolific, it's a much different word, but the prolific multitude of the ungodly are useful to no one, and none of their illegitimate seedlings will grow a deep root, or establish a sure footing, for although they may flourish in their branches for a time, yet without a sure footing they will be shaken by the wind and uprooted by the force of the winds. Their twigs shall be broken off before they reach maturity, and their fruit will be useless, not ripe for eating or good for anything, for children born from lawless unions are witnesses of evil against their parents in their close examination. But though a righteous man may die before his time, he shall be at rest, for old age is not honored for its length of existence, nor measured by its number of years, but discernment is gray hair for mankind, and a spotless life is the maturity of old age. That's good. Just saying, people that have kids, just because they want to have kids, is stupid. Yeah, it's true. Okay. The righteous Enoch. Prophesied about. He's a prophet. I have it in my other heretical Bible, as my priest calls it.
The the Hebrew, well, it's a Restoration Bible. It's like $100, y'all. It's $100. The Sefer, this book in Hebrew.
Okay. The righteous eunuch. You thought it meant eunuch, but it's Enoch. Enoch, the righteous Enoch. There was once a man pleasing to God and loved by him. And while living among sinners, he was taken up. He was caught up, lest evil change his understanding, or deceit deceive his soul. For envy arising from lack of judgment obscures what is good. It's true. And a whirling of desire undermines an innocent heart. He was made perfect, for in a short time he fulfilled long years. For his soul was pleasing to the Lord, therefore he took him early from the midst of evil, yet people saw this but did not understand, nor take such a thing to heart, that the Lord's grace and mercy are with his elect, and that he watches over his holy ones.
Yes. Okay, you guys. It's still recording, even though it says I have no time left. It doesn't make any sense. Well, don't you think it would stop? Yeah, you'd think that.
Let's just see what happens. I'm going to keep reading it. A study in contrast. But a righteous man who is dead shall condemn the ungodly who are living, and a youth who is quickly perfected shall condemn the righteous, shall condemn the ripe old age of a wrongdoer. For they will see the end of the wise man, but will not understand what the Lord purposed for him, or why he kept him safe. They will see and despise him, but the Lord will laugh them to scorn. After this, they shall be dead without honor, and an insult among the dead continually, because he will dash them headlong and speechless to the ground, and shake them from the foundations. They shall be left dry and barren to the very end. They shall be in pain, and